What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Random, and welcome back to what's probably going to be the best Panther talk episode that I've made so far. And if there's actually, before we started, if there's an echo around here, it's because I got kicked out of the room where I normally do this because I'm loud as hell and I wake up the baby and the dogs start barking. So I've been kicked to the basement, guys, but that doesn't matter because this is still going to be the best episode, actually the best series of episodes. Yes, I'm turning it into a series. I'll get back to that in just a second. Today is the holy grail of all questions, and that is, what is the best? What is the cheapest? What is the most efficient? What gives you the most power? And what is the most reliable modification you can do, long-term modification you can do to your Panther platform car? I'm talking about nitrous, I'm talking about turbo, I'm talking about supercharging, and I'm talking about naturally aspirated. It's gonna be one hell of an episode. You guys do not want to miss this, but you know I can't start an episode without my good old-fashioned chalky milk. Yeah, let me take a little sip of this chalky milk out of my new pimp cup over here, and I'll be right back with you guys. Oh god, that's good. Oh, that's worse than heroin. Oh, you guys like the new cup. I see you eyeballing my new cup. You too would like to get your own customized new cup, you say. Interesting. Oh, what's that? You want to know where you can get your own personalized cups, just like your boy, Mr. Random. Look how badass this is, guys. I would not be able to start this video without giving a shout out to the wonderful ladies at Camp E Creations. It's going to be somewhere here, wherever there's no space being occupied. Maybe on my shirt. Camp E Creations on Instagram, on Facebook. They will take care of you. Let them know your boy, Mr. Random, sent you. If you want anything, you can literally, don't run with that now. You can literally have them create any design on your own personalized pimp cup like this, and you too can enjoy your chocolate milk just like your boy. Oh man, that's better than sex. Hopefully she didn't hear that. Well, I'm in the basement, so it doesn't matter. Camp E Creations. Anyways, let's start the Panther talk. All right, guys, now like I mentioned earlier in the beginning of the video, this is going to be a 4-part series because this video, I'm already like, what, 4 minutes in or something. It's going to be ridiculously long. It's going to be jam-packed with information and details. If you're the kind of person who wants to boost your Crown Vic, Mercury Marauder, Mercury Graham, actually, you know what? Mercury Marauder, guys, you can sit this one out. Go ahead, sit this one out. Don't rub it in. You don't need any of these modifications. Do not rub it in. You're pushing it. Sit this one out. This does not concern you, Mercury Marauder owners, with your 4-valve Mach 1 engines. This Mercury Grand Marquis, Lincoln Town Car, Crown Victoria Civilian, and Crown Victoria Police Interceptor. If you want to turbo it, if you want to supercharge it, if you want to nitrous it, or if you want to keep it naturally aspirated, guys, this is going to be the video series for you guys. But in today's video, we're going to be focusing on naturally aspirated. We're going to start things off with the cheapest, easiest, and most affordable way to modify your Panther platform car, and that is by leaving it naturally aspirated. Anyways, let's start the episode. So, in today's episode, we're going to start with the most affordable out of the 4, and that is naturally aspirated. Obviously, the naturally aspirated option will be the most affordable way to get any kind of performance out of your Panther car, especially if you're on a budget. When it comes to naturally aspirated Crown Vic mods or any other Panther car, the usual go-to ones are as follows. First off, we have Steeda Underdrive Pulleys. Now, Underdrive Pulleys actually provide an increase of up to 8 to even 10 rear wheel horsepower. They accomplish this by actually reducing the parasitic drag from driving the front engine accessories like your alternator and your water pump. This reduction in parasitic drag also results in an increase in fuel mileage, so technically it's a win-win. The only issues you might experience are some voltage issues if you're running a lot of lights on your Panther car, or if you have a sound system as well. Now, if you have a 98 to 2002 Crown Vic or any other Panther car, then you can run an ADTR conical cold air intake. Or if you really want to cheap out, just drop in a K&N performance air filter. Following that, you can actually upgrade your fuel injectors. Hell, you can even use the ones that came on the SN95 Mustang Cobras. Now, another NA mod will be a throttle body spacer. Essentially, a throttle body spacer changes the airflow into the intake manifold. You see, the spacer bolts to the back of your throttle body downstream from the main airflow, and believe it or not, a throttle body spacer increases fuel economy, greatly increases torque, and supposedly horsepower. Now, I can vouch for the better fuel economy and throttle response. The horsepower gain is still up for debate. Next up, one of the easiest and cheapest mods you can do. My absolute favorite, muffler delete. Muffler delete. And muffler delete. The good old-fashioned muffler delete. This is a must-do for any Panther owner who wants quick results without breaking the bank. Horsepower gains can be between 5 to 7 HP, and you shed about 50 pounds worth of weight while you're at it. Muffler delete is a win-win no matter which way you put it. Now, this next mod will be a ported intake plenum. Ported. If you own a 98 to 2002 cable-driven Vic, keyword there, cable-driven, then you can rock a Mustang GT BBK intake plenum. Just flip it the other way around. Or, if you're feeling ballsy, with some slight modification, you can slap in a 5.4 Triton throttle body from the F-150 or Ford Expedition. But none of these mods would get you anywhere on a naturally aspirated setup without a proper tune. You can buy your own SCT 2-valve 4.6 tuner, and you can drop in a 93 octane race tune, or if you really want to bring that old 4.6 to life, get yourself a Marty tune. As many of you guys know, I have a Marty tuned Crown Vic, and I'll be doing a video shortly on what it's like to daily drive a tuned Vic. Now, throw in a set of Excel Super Coil Packs and some Iridium plugs, and you're almost at the sheer perfection when it comes to an NA Vic. You're just missing two things. The first would be a transmission tune. Actually, check out the recent video I did on that if you guys want to know more about it. And if you have a bit more cash laying around, then I would go for the transmission J-Mod kit. Jerry's Mod, also known as a J-Mod, basically enlarges transmission fluid feed holes to the appropriate accumulator and or shift valve. Shift, not shit. What this does is it increases the shift speed and firmness. You can also customize the shift speed by the size of the hole being drilled and changing accumulator springs or just removing them. And last but not least is gearing. I found the best way to go is a set of 410 gears, which greatly increases how much and how quickly your Panther puts torque to the wheels. 410 gears are perfect for red light racing. The only downside is horrible fuel economy, especially on highway driving. Now, given all of these modifications, horsepower gains on a naturally aspirated setup that I just listed would be anywhere between 25 to 30 horsepower, and with a good 40 to 50 extra foot-pounds of torque, along with some ridiculous throttle response. And you know what, man? At the end of the day, your Panther platform car is going to be faster, period. There's no debating this. This isn't up for interpretation. It will 100,000% be faster than any other stock Panther platform car that it comes up against. This is perfect, like I said, for red light racing, and it will actually be just as fast as a stock Mustang GT from 1994 till 2008. and 4, you will be just as fast, literally neck to neck with a Mustang GT, except you have extra 2 more doors, and you're a lot cooler because you drive a Panther platform car. And for those of you who are saying, well, why not just buy a Marauder? Well, doing all of the modifications that I listed today will put you about a fender. If you were to be racing the quarter mile, you would be about a fender with a Mercury Marauder. And you know what? For roughly $1,000, maybe even less, dollars worth of modifications, that's not bad considering how much you got your Crown Vic for. I got mine for under $3,000 compared to a $8,000 Marauder being fender to fender with just about $800 worth of mods. That's not bad at all. Either way, it's your boy, Mr. Random. Stay tuned for the next episode of Panther Talk, where we're going to talk about the next modification, and that's my good old favorite one, Nitrous. Either way, I'll catch you guys on that one. Camp E Creations. Thank you guys. You guys are the best. Watch it. Here. If you hear random screams going on in the background, I'm in the basement. Stop putting things together. Shut up.